make life easy, but it is not the end all be all. It doesn't fix the real issues in relationships when you're dealing with someone, who has their own situation and things going on, and y'all are trying to commingle this together. It doesn't fix those types of issues. Communication fixes those issues. Quality time fixes those issues. Having a set direction of what you want from the situation. Y'all need to be on the same page, whatever your preference.
Right.
When there is no unity and you throw OTR in the mix of that, good luck. And God forbid you have children. Then you're really adding to it.
So give me 3 things that a woman needs to be if a dude's trying to choose, he got a chick.
Yeah.
For you to be OTR out here really running like that, what are the 3 things a chick's gonna need to be dealing with you?
She needs to be patient. She needs to be self-sufficient. And she needs to be a team player. Somebody's got to play tambourine.
Be a team player. So
Absolutely. And that goes both ways, not only on her part, but that's my part as well. Yeah, and that's the thing I think a lot of y'all miss when it comes to the whole what's the term? Basically talking about wanting a submissive woman and things that the patriarchy system that y'all love to die on hills about. The truth is there's give and take. For as much as y'all say, oh, I want a submissive woman, I want a woman to do this, y'all don't come with what's necessary for that to even be realistic. Y'all don't give off the resources. Y'all don't give the energy for these types of things to be accessible to you. Because I mean, personally, I don't have that problem. And there's plenty of people. Yeah, there's plenty of people out here that make way more money than me. But because of my morals and standpoints, my balancing guidelines, what I present to the women I deal with, I don't have to go through that. It's understood from the beginning. And if it's not, hey, then you're not for me, and that's okay. I still respect you. I wish you well. We can even be friends.
Phil, you won't pouring into her. That's the thing. You got to pour into her business.
Listen, you got to give me a cup to pour in. I can't. You expect me to just pour it on the ground? My bottle of resources. You just want me to just put that on the ground? You want me to set my dollars on fire? That's what you want.
So you saying if you had a better mate, you think it would have been an easier OTR deal?
Well, in some aspects, yes. I'm not gonna.
She's just been single the whole time.
Yes, that is the best answer, to tell you the truth. Unless you have a partner that can, like I said, adapt to that lifestyle, whether that be she be on the truck with you as a roadie, or if y'all are co-driving. Co-driving is the best answer, period. But
I don't know why more people don't do the co-driver thing, because I definitely ran up a few checks.
Absolutely. So if you don't have a partner that can be a roadie or that can be a co-driver, you best reconsider this industry. And that's not to say you can't do it at all, but OTR would not be the answer for you. If your home front is not together, it's going to fail. I'm telling you this from experience. I'm not making it up.
Yeah, but a lot of guys gonna say it ain't easy to get the home front together. It's hard, man. Like it's easier said than done, bro.
This is true. This is absolutely true. But again, that goes back to who you are. Are you a real man? Are you a real woman? Are you a real whatever your pronoun is?
Right. Is you on under? Because a lot of them fake it, man. When they realize that this is really not that glamorous of a situation, they're not really down for it, bro.
Yeah. If you're not solid, it's going to fail anyway, and that's regardless if you're in this industry or the next. You think people in the corporate and tech world don't go through this? It's even worse because there's no isolation, there's no separation. Y'all got to face y'all's mess every day. Not saying that you should use OTR as an excuse to get away from your problems. That's not what I'm saying at all. But just imagine how much more intensive it is when you have to face your monster every day, on top of deal with the social cues and social structures of whatever your field of industry may be.
Yeah, that's an abusive one, man. But I've said this before many times that this is not one of those situations where you can This is not one of those situations where you can fake sincerity. This is not one of those situations where a person can be like, well, I kind of like you, or like the person you deal with when you do this, you got to make sure that this person is into you, bro. You have to make sure of it, because if you don't, it's gonna come out. There's too much time. How do I say this? There's too much time for dalliances, which is a nice way of saying it's too much time for stepping out. It's too much time for doubt. It's too much time for relationship doubt. It's too much time for financial doubt, because it goes up and down. It's too much time for that, for you not to be around some people that is 100% in for this lifestyle. So I would tell dudes sometimes, it's like, maybe you should, date a trucker.
Yeah, I mean, the truth is, like I said, regardless of what industry you're in, but especially emphasizing this one, if you can't be accountable for yourself, then you're no good anyway. If you can't have the self-control and the stability while you're on the road to, like I said, keep your partner in balance and, keep you meat in your pants, regardless of what your preference is. Hey,
what is
there's no hope for you. Can't save you.
What does that have to do with success?
Oh, it has everything to do.
They should be able to chase butt and say, "I'm about to play the devil's advocate here, Phil."
Listen, man.
They should be able to chase butt and be successful. Don't do that. They should be able to do that.
God, man, chasing butt is the biggest detriment to your finances. Period. Think about it. Let's break it down. Okay, let's say you're an OTR cat. You coast hopping. You got an old lady at home. Got a kid or two, right? Okay, so you decide, I'm feeling froggy. What's moving around in Houston? So you slide up on the apps, and it ain't just the dating apps, social media. You can get it off too. You know what I'm saying? You slide in the DMs on Instagram. Hey, woody woo.
First of all, I'm an Amish baby. I don't know what you're talking about. You're telling me I got to pull this out. So you telling me that the regular apps is giving up cheeks?
I've had more success on the standard social media platforms than I ever had on a dating app. For example, I met my former wife through Instagram.
Whoa.
Yeah. So it's there.
So they're busting it open off the Facebook chat and the Instagram. Is that the only two? What's the other ones that's high?
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
He said Titter. Whoa.
Excuse me. Twitter or X or whatever they call it now. Reddit when it was hot. You know what I'm saying? Tumblr if you from that era. It's just any platform where people are interacting. It doesn't matter. So let's say, like I said, you see Shorty walk, hey, I'm gonna be over in Dallas on this day, or I'm sitting up for a reset. You ever seen a truck? You want to see the inside of my truck? You know what I'm saying? I got a Peterbilt. I got a Kenworth. I got a Cascadia with the air conditioner in the back.
Are we hearing the game up front?
Listen.
So let me get it right. You done close some deals, because a lot of cats don't think nothing go on. If you can think back, the sleeper done closed some deals for you.
Boy, what? Listen, you better check your socials.
What did you find out? That you was riding through the city being the diddler. You were just going through, just snatching.
Nah, no diddy. That's too much. Whoa now. Whoa there, buddy. Whoa there, bucko. That's
you shouldn't even be talking right now.
You listen, yo, TikTok, buddy. My man, so I ain't gonna put you on the spot. Yeah. But you know what you be doing. Listen, I done caught you moving real crazy on TikTok a couple of times.
That's why you saying that you saying that it'd be better for you to just be single that initial 2 years OTR.
Yes, absolutely, man. I mean, not only that, but the truth is, it's the thing that's so slept on with this industry is you got to have your mental together. When you're in isolation for that period of time,
Right.
I don't care how often you go home, spending multiple days with yourself, especially if you are a state hopper, it will test where you are. You're going to have to deal with yourself at some point. You can distract yourself for a while.
Right.
You might decide you want to have a presence on social media, which a lot of truckers do. You can look at TikTok, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, sure, there's a lot of people are lonely, and that's okay because, like I said, we're by ourselves for a long period of time,
Right.
days on end without human interaction. Some people like that, some people don't. Some people are coming from where they're the man in their city or they're the lady in their city or they popping, you know what I'm saying? But when you out on that road, nobody knows who you are. So as a result, you're gonna, like I said, the real you is gonna lash out. You're gonna have to deal with yourself. And if you're not already a solid individual, it's gonna show. And we're not just talking from social interaction standpoint. We're talking about your health, your hygiene. You're gonna be eating crazy. Your weight's gonna start looking funny. Some of y'all gonna be funky because you're not taking care of yourself mentally. Listen, don't act like you don't know. You don't walk through that pilot at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. There's always that one guy, and he don't know it because he's been stuck that way for so long that he just, he don't know what to do.
So if you single, you got all this going. See, my thing is we always focus on the men, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, give me your insight because we know the whore numbers for men are pretty high.
Oh, it's bad
in the trucking space.
Yeah,
and there is a copious amount of horn and tricking going on.
Oh yeah.
Tell me what you think that number is amongst the females. You think they paying some cats phone bills and getting some stuff done in the sleeper when they pull into town?
Absolutely. I mean, I've I've been privy to some stories,
Cheeks.
Not just not just the single ladies. There's some accounted for ladies that, they got another piece of action in a different state. You know what I'm saying? They got a nice man out in Albuquerque that like to take them out to dinner when they park up for their reset. They meet somebody nice when they slide to Salt Lake City. You know what I'm saying? They take them out to dinner or, give them a massage or whatever the case may be, or might slide them a couple dollars because they think he look pretty.
What? Not trucker females, bro.
Listen, bro. And mind you, like I said, there's some out here, they take it to the extreme, they doubling up. But there's a lot of y'all that, that you use your assets to your advantage. You use your pretty privilege. They got the Cash App in the bio. You know what I'm saying? Got the Twitch in the bio, even though you don't game for real. It's okay. We see you. It's all right. Come on down. It's okay. We see you. It's all right.
I mean, if these women is out here tricking like the dudes is tricking, I would love for an expose video.
Listen, like I said, and like I said, it ain't even what I've become privy to is that, like I said, a lot of them, they're not even giving up the butt. They're just, they're doing content like this. It's I'm getting dressed. It's the outfit. I'm stepping out. You know what I'm saying? I might give you a little skin, but I'm not, I'm not only fans in it. And dudes are paying. They're paying. At the chance of a crumb of a sniff to be in their presence, they're paying.
Do you think this is, like, in your real opinion? Do you think that this is a distraction?
Absolutely, it is.
I only speak to men because no women ever come on here and talk. Do you think this is a distraction to you getting to the money in your first 2-3 years OTR?
Absolutely, it's a distraction on both sides. And like I said, there are exceptions to every rule. There are anomalies. There are special individuals such as yourself that manage to do both. But most of y'all, this is affecting your money because, how many of y'all are going live at weird hours of the night when you should be asleep on your 10-hour reset? You didn't sat there 13, 14 hours because you think you got time because the load ain't got to be there till 9:30 and you 200 miles away when you could have dropped it off at 6 o'clock and been gone to your next load.
Oh,
How many of y'all sitting on live whining about how your carrier don't want to pay you, but your clock ain't together?
Phil, you snitching today, bro. Why is you
How many
snitching
of
so?
y'all claiming you're a real truck driver, but you've only ever pulled one type of trailer? How many of y'all whining and complaining, but you have 0 endorsements on your license on top of having an automatic restriction? Now, mind you, a lot of y'all can't help that. That's where the industry is. But if you're wise and privy and you plan to do this a long time, you want to have as many options as possible.
Phil, you you starting a lot of shit tonight, bro. Like,
Hey, it is what it is.
these women are showing. Hold on. So if you were mentoring a 21-year-old dude,
Mhm.
what would be your advice?
My advice,
on them being involved in this, them dealing with, because this is what they're hit with, because they're on TikTok hard.
oh yeah, absolutely. The first thing I'm going to tell you, it's not real. Okay, it's not real.
But he said,
The
I can
women,
see it look real.
the ladies that are on TikTok, you will never see them in real life. You know why? Because they're in day cabs like this young lady, or they're on a dedicated account where they don't go more than 300 miles from their hometown. You're never going to see them, bro. And if you do, good luck. Because unfortunately, the internet inflates their ego and they're not going to pay attention to you unless you're, Michael LeBron, you know, Kobe Jordan, like.
So you saying 6-month CR England cat can't pull one of these?
No. Unless you were the man. I mean, I'm not saying that it's not possible, but unless you're really him before you get into trucking, because there's some baby oil dudes out here. Don't act like we ain't seen it. We saw the video, the women going crazy because that man had his shirt off at that truck stop. We know what's going on. He did that on purpose. It's okay. We see you.
Stop. No, Phil.
That thing got the purring. It's okay. It's been a while. We know you ain't seen, touched, or heard from a counterpart in 6 months. It's all right. You out here doing what you got to do. I understand. It's okay.
Phil, you gotta stop.
It's
We gotta back up. Bring it back. Bring it around. Bring it around. What is a baby old dude? What is that?
Listen.
What is a baby oil dude?
Listen, that young man, I don't know who he was. He was beige, body all cut up like he just got done doing 40 sit-ups. That's okay. I'm not hating. I used to be that. If you know, 2016, I was doing that too. It's all right. I'm not knocking it. Live your life. Enjoy yourself.
Oh my.
But yeah, he was at the fuel island. He had a shirt off. He was all cut up, looking like a Ken doll or something. And yeah, the ladies were, oh man, they couldn't help themselves in the comments. I'm seeing women saying, "Oh, I should be a truck driver. Oh, this is where the men are at the truck stop. Oh man, maybe I should date a trucker now." Like what do you do?
Hold on. There you go.
Yeah, these type of men is what I'm talking about. It's all right. Listen, do you, bro? Love your health.
First of all,
keep winning.
We got to commend this dude because he's getting his health together.
Exactly. I am not knocking him at all, but I know what he's doing. You're
more than welcome to come on here and give some tips, bro, because I could have been doing this and I wasn't, bro. Let's be real.
Listen, my knees ain't together to do this anymore. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm still strong. I can pick up, drums and stuff, but yeah, I'm not doing all this in a truck. It's not happening.
So you saying these dudes hitting the work, these are distractions for the girls, for the women?
Absolutely. Just go to the comments. That's all I can tell you. Go to the comments.
She says, "This is true commitment. Absolutely love your content. You don't need a gym to stay consistent."
See?
Ash says, "I ain't never seen nobody jump rope in Tim's."
See?
So you think it's some female on male sexual abuse?
Oh, of course it is.
Oh no, bro.
And what makes it so bad is, unlike the men that can't help themselves, the women are very quiet about it. You know,
Oh no,
they'll
bro.
carry a certain energy in front of everybody in the comments, but boy, them DMs are a different conversation. The energy is different when you have that phone number. You know, them FaceTime sessions. Oh, we know. We see you.
Come pick me up, sir. I'll be
See?
your co-pilot.
See?
Oh, and work out with you. Ooh.
Listen, we joke about it. There's a lot of truck butt in the streets.
It
There's a lot of sleeper princesses out here. There's a lot of Cascadia queens out here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, bro.
There's a lot of Kenworth cougars out here. You know what I'm saying? Like
Kenworth Cougars is
Listen.
crazy.
Listen. I'm
Yo,
telling
they
you.
at the truck stop. They at the shipper banging. Yo, I can't hate, bro, because I don't have the willpower for this, bro.
Like I said, I don't knock him at all. I respect the fact that he's maintaining his health. That's extremely important and valuable, and more people should do it. But we know what you're doing, dog.
What is he doing? He's keeping his health together.
I mean, that's great, but it's on the internet. You know, your shirt's off. You know what I'm saying?
What does that mean, Phil?
And my thing too is, who's holding the camera?
I don't know who's holding the camera. His co-driver holding the camera, bro.
See, like I said, it's a lot of truck butt out here.
Jeez Louise, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of
Phil,
I can't even.
we're gonna have to call this late night shots with Phil. So you just throwing shots at everybody, bro. You just throwing shots at everybody. These women.
I happened to come across a video of a very good YouTuber by the name of Trucker Brown. He's a YouTuber that specializes in trucking. Again, a very niche market, but he does quite well on the platform. Give him a round of applause.
Trucker Brown here. I'm just here to remind you that we are on Patreon, and it does help out the channel. Thanks to all the people who sub to the Patreon this weekend. I appreciate you. New content is coming there, and these clips that I'm giving you are from the exclusive Trucker Report Live that I do with Phil, which his link is at the bottom on Rumble TB Uncut. So I appreciate y'all. Love the support. If you like the content, man, hit the buttons. Let me know. Thanks for coming to the Patreon.